Hi Aquarius, welcome back to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. This is your bi-weekly general reading from the time of today, or September, up until the 5th of October. Okay, I'm going to post this out on the what is date? I don't even know what day it is. Anyway, 21st, I think, the 20th, I'll post this out, so you'll get it on the 20th. Okay, I'm going to draw 6 cards. The first 3 are going to represent the time between now and the end of September, and the second 3 are going to relate to the time in October, okay, up until the 5th, okay? I'm going to try and keep it loose, but whatever comes out, comes out. And your last reading was fabulous. Your September love reading was so good, so I'm really hoping for another great reading for you today, Aquarius. Obviously you can still check that September love reading out on my channel, along with the September astrology video, and your pick a card reading as well, which is another love reading. Everywhere, it's all love. I mean, anyway, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Okay, the cards are now ready. I've already shuffled and meditated before I've started. Okay, this is your first card. I'm gonna be quiet. Okay, now usually I give you a load of spiel when I'm dealing, but this is coming through very clearly, so I just wanted to start. What generally, I obviously read intuitively, and I connect with the energies because I am a Reiki master. It's not just something I say, as you should know by now. And the energies can be quite strong sometimes, like they are today for you. So I just didn't want to get distracted, and I wanted to put these out as necessary. So the first card for September, end of September 20th, whatever, from then relates to the universal energy of what the universe is trying to teach us at this time. And for you guys, it's a 2 of Wands. So what a lovely start. The focus is wand energy, which is about our passion and acting on our passion. It's a masculine force. It's a masculine energy. So it demands that we take action on our inspiration, move toward the things that we're inspired to do. Now, I always seem to pick this up when I say this, but it's related. The wand energy is related to your second chakra, as is this crystal here. Can't remember the name of it. Always forget. And that is about your second chakra. I personally call the torture chamber. Now that sounds very dramatic, but when I was doing some meditation on that, the area, the torture chamber, the second chakra, extensive meditation on that a couple of years ago, I recognized that really that is where we process our internal, that is where we process the things that have traumatized us. And that's why we can be limited sometimes, that's why sometimes we can stop ourselves from doing the things that we are inspired, because from the same place the inspiration comes when you were treated badly in the past, when you were hurt last, when you were held back, when you were a child, etc., etc. So it can be really hard sometimes to move in the directions that we want to go in. But this is saying there's opportunity for you in the month of September. Really clearly, and really following on from your other reading. This card's related, actually. This card's related to this card. In your love reading for September, we talked about the opportunities and the work that you've been doing, Aquarius. So well done. I even gave you a round of applause, if I remember rightly. So check that video out for sure. This is related to that. There's opportunities. There's an opening. 2s are a commitment. 2s are something that you're committed to that's as equally as committed to you back, okay? Something that if you love, it will love you back. A job, a career, a new way of working, a new way of living, a new relationship, whatever that is. This might tell us. Wow, this fell out when I was shuffling before I put the camera on, actually, the Queen of Swords. And it's interesting. Masculine energies are about action, about moving in a direction, about going somewhere, about doing something different. Whereas the feminine action is passive, and feminine is, and that what that means is that we reflect on the feelings, on the intuition. How does it make me feel to move in this direction? And being clear in that. So it's interesting how, you know, you've got this balance here where the universe is saying to you, yeah, move in the direction that you feel inspired to go in, but look within to ask yourself why and how you now, what you now think about the decision that you've taken. How do you, what, and be compassionate to yourself. You know, the Queen of Swords is also compassionate. Sword energy is about our thoughts, our minds, our consciousness, our perspectives, our logic, our reason, etc. So this is saying apply that once you've taken this action, or if you take this action, if you don't take the action that's represented by this two of wands, then think about why. Be compassionate with yourself and think about why, you know, but that's what that's saying there. So that's very interesting, actually. I like that. It's balance. It's showing balance. And sword energy is your energy, isn't it? The one underneath wants to come out first, so let's get that one. This is the challenge, or what is potentially, wow. Excellent. Okay, this might have come out in your other love reading as well. I can't remember, but what a lovely card. So your challenge, this is challenge or what's coming towards you. If it's a challenge, then this is having strong feelings for somebody and that being overwhelming for you. And that's being the thing where you have to go toward, and it's hard for you because it's overwhelming to feel like this towards somebody else. Okay. So the challenge could be that. It could be challenging just having that overwhelming emotion, good emotion, you know. We'll see what this is actually. I said that and then I thought, oh God, what if it's not? Anyway, having that overwhelming joy, happiness, and that can be challenging sometimes, but potentially some of you are getting what's coming toward you could be this new love, a new emotional beginning, and that could be single and solitary, like on your own. You're starting to love yourself more, you're starting to take more care of yourself, you're starting to have more compassion for yourself, you're starting to accept yourself and forgive yourself and have that compassion for yourself. Or it could be literally meeting somebody else, a new person. And let's have a look at this card, because this card was so wanted to come out with this. You saw me shuffle, so let's have a look. I hope it's good. Oh, balance. Okay, good. Okay, so number 6 of Pentacles. All sixes are related to the Lovers card. The number 6 on the Tree of Life is named Beauty. And if you think about what beauty is about an acceptance that something has value to you, that you see this and you look at something, you say, oh, this is a beautiful flower. I appreciate this flower. I appreciate this tree or this gem or whatever it is. And that's what the number 6 is about. It's about beauty. It's about acceptance. This is why the Lover's card is also a choice, because we choose whether or not to acknowledge a connection, to acknowledge a feeling. It's also a card of wisdom. It's a number of wisdom. It's a number of balance. It's a number of harmony. It's a number of continuing on a journey. It's a number of having incorporated the wisdom of the past, maybe potentially negative experiences and positive as well, in order that we can be balanced and understand the blessings of the past struggles. So with this effort, this is a card of reciprocity, we call it, which means giving and receiving in equal measures. You know, you get out what you put in. And again, this could be coming toward you or what's challenging. So you might be finding it hard to achieve that balance because of the overwhelming feelings of love. And you know, how do you balance that? How do you have a life, you know, go to work when all you want to do is spend time with your loved one, your sweetheart, your new crush, you know what I mean? So there could be that. But I mean, God, that's like what we call a rich person's problem, innit? I mean, there's nothing wrong. We'd all be struggling. I mean, I wouldn't mind struggling because actually, I shouldn't say that, because actually, I make light of it, but actually it's not easy. It isn't easy, and no matter, and I suppose it doesn't matter how old you are, but as you even get older and you have these feelings, you know, for someone, overwhelming, you know, desire and love and you know, feeling connected to somebody, and it is hard to accept it, especially, you know, if you've had 4 or 5 relationships in the past, you know, if you're in your 30s or whatever, or in your 40s, and you've had these relationships in the past and they've all been rotters, and then you meet someone and it's like beautiful and fabulous, you're like, how? It's hard to trust that. It is, but you got to, you know, there's balance here. But that I shouldn't make light of it, actually, because it's not easy. It isn't. It's not easy at all. But this is the outcome, potentially outcome, or what you might experience. Let's see what they are. Oh my God! Yay! Oh, Tiny's here. Whenever we get a good card. Hello, Tiny. Tiny he always comes for the good ones, don't you, baby? We got the Sun card and the King of Pentacles, baby. That's good, isn't it? Right, let me talk to the people, not you. The people. Right, okay. Right, Tiny, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Right, go back to sleep. Give me a kiss. Good boy. Oh, you're so lovely, baby. In fact, you're not barking on this video, are you? Last time you were barking, it was your video, wasn't it, Aquarius, where Tiny were barking? Being right good today, isn't he? Bet you didn't even know he was sleeping. Did look at him. Where is he? Hello, Tiny. Okay. Okay, so, sorry, I'm really excited for you because look how beautiful these cards are. This is your outcome. So this is so fabulous. This is expansion, this is growth, this is love as well. Love of yourself, acceptance of yourself, showing yourself to the world. You know, when I said to you earlier that bear with me a second. When I said to you earlier that oh my gosh, the video's gonna run out. Hang on, stop. Why is it not stopping? Oh. Hi, Aquarius. Sorry about that. I ran out of space. Okay. So I'll have to edit these videos together, which is so annoying. But anyway, okay. So this is your outcome, you know, for September. And what a really lovely outcome to have, my darlings. Okay. You've got the Sun card and you've got the King of Pentacles. So first of all, the Sun is about that expansion, that being yourself in the world, letting people see who you are in the world, having no shame about that. You know, we are all like this, you know, we're all vulnerable, but you know, we are beautiful as we are. We are absolutely beautiful. Your experiences in life have brought you to this point, and you know, don't hate your experiences, because that's you hating you. That's you hating a part of you. This is the opposite of that. This is you saying, you know what, I am who I am. I'm strong in that. It's also a card of growth, of expansion. You know, of it's abundance, you know, it's a wealth of happiness, of joy, and you know, and also being settled, you know, feeling good, you know, taking action to build something strong and solid and stable that you want in your life, you know, with the King of Pentacles. You know, this could also be related to a person who is an earth sign, so a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. It could be that you want to go towards that person, or you know, that's who, you know, there's a love relationship with, potentially, or love feelings towards. So you know, Aquarius, I mean, what lovely energies that you have for the month of September. So now let's move on to October, and let's see. These are distracting me, so I feel like these want to come out. I'm loath, but I'm gonna have to do it because I can't question it. So we've got the King of Wands here. So this is, again, you know, we've got the fire energy here, and we've also got the energy of the Sun. So again, this is about you clearly, do this. You know, you clearly do this. You clearly move in the direction that suits you, that's for you, that you want. And you're embodying this energy. You might be moving towards a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, but really with the kings and masculines are about action, about movement, about taking forward towards something. So this is really saying essentially that either, you know, at the end of September or moving into October, that you do this, that you move in the direction that you want to, that you seize the opportunity for new love, or to work, or to work in a field that you do love, or to do something that you do love, that you have those feelings, that feeling about. So that's really, really nice, isn't it? I feel like this one wants to come out as well, but we'll open this one first, which is, wow, okay. So yeah, it really could be love for you, for some of you. This is again what the universe is trying to teach you at this time. It could be that you owe someone an apology. I'm speaking fast because it's coming through fast. That's related to this. The Knight of Cups is, again, masculine, so movement, you moving in a specific direction. And it might be you moving towards somebody to tell them that you love them, or to give an apology, or to say nice things, or to ask somebody out. Could be coming towards you though, obviously, and this could all be vice versa. You relay it, you know what's going on in your life. But what a lovely energy to start with. So the universe is saying, take action on the things you love. Go toward the things that you love. That's your focus for August. You know, in August, for October, but also in life, really. You know, it's I suppose a similar message in that respect to the fire, but go toward the two of wands, but go toward the things that you love. You know, knights move toward the action. Knights move toward, this is maybe what you're moving towards too. Let's have a look. The Tower. I sensed the Tower before and I thought it was going to be out with this card here. So this is something, for me, I've experienced both these energies. I've had both these experiences of the Ace of Cups and the Tower, and I've obviously had to be conscious of it while I go through that experience, i.e. that's why I do, work with the energies, meditate on it, reflect on how I'm feeling when I'm going through these experiences. And these two things feel exactly the same to me. Very similar. Shocking. Falling in love with someone is shocking. You know, meeting someone and then just thinking, oh my God, like this person's like me. That's shocking to the system, you know, and it really does challenge where you're at. I mean, you know, you do change the things in your life that aren't authentic when this happens, you know. So potentially this is the love scenario that you're in. You know, you're in a scenario where there is actual real feelings of love, you know, and that's something that's shocking for you. It could be that you make an offer and making that offer changes things. So it might be that there's a reason why you can't be with your love interest or shouldn't be with your love interest. I don't know, it's your best mate's ex-wife or whatever, best mate's ex-husband or whatever. Something comes out of the blue though, but it's a case of this action that you take, telling someone that you love them, you know, telling someone, asking someone out, giving an apologies for someone is something very different for you. It's not something that you generally do potentially often, and it's going to be something that is going to shake things up. I feel it in a positive way, just because we've got the Sun card, we've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the two, you know, we've got all the cards that we've got. Let's have a look at potential challenge. Oh my word. It could be, the potential challenge could be that this is what is coming towards you, or potential challenge. Okay, so if this is a challenge, it could be, you know, an offer that you're making is, you know, you're in another relationship, you know, you're married, or you've been in a long-term relationship, but there's somebody else that you're in love with. You might be breaking up a family, you might be breaking up your family or someone else's. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. If you make this love offer, if you go in this direction, but it's very difficult to sort of say it's a bad thing, because just because the energies are so positive around it, and especially when we got the Tower, that's divine intervention as well. That's divine intervention. You know, it might be a shocking event, but it's one that the universe has orchestrated in order that you can dismantle the foundations that don't serve you anymore, that aren't suitable for you. You know, you've gone through change, you've gone through growth, you've gone through enlightenment. Clearly, you've learned stuff this year, clearly, you know, and there's things that still need to be changed. If this is what's coming towards you, well then boom. You know, there's quite a bit of earth energy. You know, we've got earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We've got wand energy, fire, obviously your Sag. You know, we've got cups, you know, but the Tower energy is also, I relate that also to earth energies. Let's see, what number is it? 16. Oh my gosh, my stomach. It's related to Mars, actually, which is fire, I suppose. Anyway, not significant. But yeah, this would be your challenge. And I mean, so if it is for those people breaking up a family, or breaking up your family because you want to be with someone else, or just breaking up your family because you're like, I'm not happy, for example, that could be the challenge. Again, if it's a positive challenge like this one above, a challenge that seems positive, i.e. I love you, I feel overwhelming love for this person. You know, it could be that. It could be, you know, how do you turn this overwhelming feelings of love, which are reciprocated, into you know, a life together, a home together, you know, an opportunity and a position that you want to be in, that you want to create, that's solid. You know, it's a card of abundance, is this card, but it's a card of security as well. Financial security, emotional security, you know, within your unit, within that family unit as well. So it's very interesting energy. I'll be interested to see what this card is again, because we had the Sun card as the outcome for September, so I can't imagine it's anything. Well, let's see. Page of Cups. So we've got the we've got you two going towards each other. So maybe there's an age difference, you know, maybe there's an age difference between you and this other person that's coming towards you, with the Page of Cups, because look, these two characters are going toward each other, and this is the only thing that's standing in the way. So it could be that you're both in relationships with other people, or one of you is, or that you've not been in relationship before for a long time, you're traumatized because of what happened previously, both of you are, one of you is, and so it's challenging to think about this level of intimacy and commitment that comes from these feelings of love. But you know, do you know what, Aquarius, you know, this is a beautiful reading because it shows there's a lot of movement. You know, we've got the masculine energies of the King of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, you know, they're all action oriented, the Page of Cups as well, they're all action oriented. That's you doing something, that's me doing something, that's what it is. Yeah, because it's masculine, so it's you doing something, you taking action toward the things that you want to go in, the areas you want to go in, that being reciprocated, and these beautiful feelings of love as well. And the soul, I mean, look at this. I mean, you can't go wrong. I'm going to take your thumbnail now. You can't go wrong with these energies, really. If the Sun card is, you know, this is the card that people say is the best in the tarot deck. Like, it's the best card, the happiest card in the tarot deck. So, beautiful, fabulous, you know? Right, Aquarius, if you haven't already, my darlings, please like, please subscribe, please follow, etc. I hope you like this reading. I've enjoyed doing it for you. Your energy's really shifted over the last month. I don't know what's been going on in your life, but your energies have shifted. The energy for Aquarius has shifted in the month of September, and it's really, really nice to see. So you've obviously had some sort of breakthrough, or a change has happened for you, Aquarius. And as even if it's been very, very difficult, recognize the blessing in it. That's what the Tower energy teaches us. Even if it's hard, even if it's shocking, even if it's difficult, recognize the blessing, recognize that this is divine intervention, because we need to get you to where you need to be. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that reading, Aquarius. Check out your other readings as well, and I will see you all very, very soon with your next set of readings. Take care, Aquarius. Bye.